All right, here we go. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming to class today. We are going to start laying down. Please have a strap near you. Feel free to put a little something under your head if you would like, but nothing big, nothing too bulky. And if you need any extra cushion underneath you, a blanket or something, go ahead and do that. And once you're ready, come on down. Ah. And start to snuggle your body into the mat. Maybe the knees are bent, and you can start to just play with where your hips are, where the back of the hips are, and where the low back sits. Knees bent, feel your feet on the floor, and then maybe walk the feet out and bring the knees in. If that bothers you in any way, go ahead and keep the feet separate. And maybe one hand to low belly and one hand to upper belly or chest. And allow the elbows to be heavy on the floor. And then check your posture. Is your chin really reaching up toward the ceiling? Can you lengthen through the back of the neck as you feel the shoulders press toward the floor? And then close the eyes and start to tap into your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Starting to let go of anything else that already happened or may happen. Just being here in the present moment. Starting to deepen the breath just a little bit here. Starting to relax the jaw. So when we breathe, when we take deep breaths, we help assist with circulation, especially the lymph system. Deep breathing is one way to pump the lymph system in the body. Good, couple more right here. And if the knees are touching, go ahead and separate the knees so that the feet are roughly hips width apart. Straighten the right leg down to the floor and take the right arm overhead. We've done this many times recently. This just same body, same side stretch, or stretching the limbs to open up front body. Again, the head is neutral. If you need a little something under there to keep it there, um, just a little something. But feel your foot and your leg and your arm. Feel your leg and your arm. Feel them stretch away from each other. Breathe. And then squeeze the lower belly. Lift your right leg a couple of inches off the floor. Try to keep everything else relaxed. So your hand is still down. Your right side glute muscle, maybe squeeze it a little bit, and then press into the left leg as if you were going to lift yourself up, but please don't. So it's just the right leg lifting. You're pushing into the left foot. We're starting to activate the both sides of the body. And lower that down, bend the right knee, let that go, take the right hand back down, either to your belly or down to your side, and switch sides. So left arm, left leg, pause, just check it out. How's it feel? Does it feel different? Then the other side, did something happen with the neck or the jaw when you went to this side? Breathe. And then start to lift the left leg just an inch or two, no higher. Maybe squeeze the left side glute. The back of your left hand presses easily into the floor. And then stamp your right foot. Press into your right foot and see if you can get some activity there. Both sides of the body having to work just differently. And lower that down, straighten both legs and take both arms overhead or to cactus. If you take them overhead and that hurts your shoulders, just let them come out toward the sides. Good. Engage the legs, squeeze the glutes, gently press the shoulders toward the back. Breathe and lift both hands off the floor just an inch or two. So activating the upper body, don't hold your breath, everyone. Squeeze those glutes, activate the legs. Feel as if the shoulders are going to get a nice workout, having to hold these arms overhead like this. And let go, let go, let go. Whew, good. Bend both knees. Your arms can be wherever they feel comfortable. Actually, let's start here. Just take the thumbs underneath your glutes just for a little low back protection. Leave your left foot on the floor, take the right knee to your chest, and then push it straight out toward the bottom end of your mat. I want you to go slow here and pretend you're pushing through mud. Okay, so just bring the knee in and stretch the leg long. Start to lubricate the hips, the knees. Breathe. Good. The next time your knee is into your chest, hold, take the leg up toward the ceiling and lower it until it's a few inches off the floor. So you're doing like a big bicycle, take the leg up, slowly lower it, bring it in, already starting to move into just a gentle little core work. Good. One more big circle. Take the heel, the right heel to the floor, lift it up maybe 4 or 5 inches and tap and lift. This is 3. Good. 2 more. 4, 5. Listen up. Tap the heel, turn the toes out and lift. 1, 2. Say good morning to your inner thighs. 3, 4, and 5. Good. Lower that down. Keep your right leg. I did tell you to keep your strap nearby. So let's grab the strap and just take that right leg up to the ceiling. Straighten the left leg as an option. You don't have to. If that's too much for the right hamstring, keep the left foot on the floor. And stretch that out with the strap around your foot. Push the ball mound up toward the ceiling and flex. Good. Push it up and flex the foot. Good. One more. Push and flex. Hold it here just for a second. As an option, take the right leg out to the side. Bring it all the way up. Grab the strap with the left hand and only take that right leg across just past the shoulder line. So not all the way to the floor. You're going to feel a big, big stretch through those hips. Good. Take it up. Release the strap. Straighten both legs. Shake them both out. And let's go to the other side. The right foot's on the floor. Your left knee is just going to float in. Your hands can be underneath your glutes if that helps your low back. So it's super slow. Bring the knee in. Straighten it out. Get all those crinks and crunches out of that knee. Good. Bring it in. Out. Maybe notice how smooth or rough this is. Good. Next time that knee is in chest, keep it there. Straighten the leg up to the ceiling. Lower it until it's a couple inches off the floor. And nice big circle here. So far, so good. So far, nice and easy. Just being super gentle with our bodies. Good. One more big circle. The next time that leg is down is straight and lower. Just tap the heel and lift maybe 4 or 5 inches, nothing big. And 2 and 3, go slow. 4 and 5. This time, turn the toes out and lift. 1 and 2. Whew. 3. It's amazing that these are tricky. 4. Good. One more. Breathe. Good. Lower that down. Bring the knee to your chest. Take the strap around the left foot. Straighten the right leg as an option. Feel that lovely left hamstring, back of that leg, and then point and flex your foot. Point, flex. Whew, yeah, right? So if our calf muscles are tight, we're going to really feel that. Release that. Take the left leg out to the left side. And bring it up and across. Grab the strap with the right hand. Don't go all the way across. You will miss all that juiciness and that stretch. Woo, breathe. And who would want to miss that, right? Good. Take it back up to center. Bend the knee. Release your strap. Straighten the legs. And just feel that. Shake it out. Bend both knees. All right. Take those hands underneath your glutes. The belly squeezes. Bring both knees to chest and press your back into the floor, your low back into the floor. This one's going to be up to you. So we're going to start with the left leg staying the way it is. The right leg goes up. Going to get a little harder core work here. So the right leg is up. Lower it until it's a few inches off the floor. Bring it up. Little bicycle here. We're only doing 3. And up. Lower. Bring it next to the left knee. Keep that low back on the floor, everybody. Take the left leg up. Slide it down. Bring it in. And up. Woo, yeah. Now we're starting to feel a little bit. Squeeze the low belly. One more. And up. Good. Both legs up. You knew this was coming. Good. Hands underneath to help the low back stay on the floor. Lower only to your level. If you start to overarch, you've gone too low. Bring both knees in. Take both legs up. Exhale as they lower. You don't have to go that low at all. Breathe. We're doing 5 of these. Squeeze it in and up. Good. Lower. Squeeze and up. Last one of these. You're going to switch directions once those knees come to chest. So straighten the legs, pull them up, bend the knees, and straighten them again. Whew. We got this. See, this is not hard. And up, we got 2 left right here. Hang in there. We're getting some core work done. Summer's coming. Last one. All the way up. Bend the knees, bring them to chest. Pause here for a moment. Whew. Good. Both legs up, both arms up. We're done with it after this one. Squeeze your belly, lower the right leg almost to the floor and the right arm, both on the same side. Your left side is staying pointed up toward the ceiling. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the right side back up. Left side hovering if you can. If it's too much, then just let those limbs come to the floor. Press your back into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Listen up. Take them up. Right leg, left arm, opposite limbs. Squeeze that belly, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it all up. Switch sides. Left leg, right arm. Everything else is staying up toward the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everything up, everything down. Whew. Well done, everybody. Roll over to one side and come on up. That was a good one. Love doing core work. I'm really weird that way. All right, so sit in a way that makes sense for you. Grab your strap. If you have a super long strap, you can fold it in half or just make sure you hold on to the buckle end so you don't hit your face if you've got it more like that. Depends on your shoulder mobility and how long your wingspan is. All right, so take the strap up and then draw the shoulders down and just let the strap come behind you a little bit, but don't crank the wrists back. Keep the fingers pointing up toward the ceiling and feel a nice little squeeze of the back shoulders. Breathe. Maybe shake out the head. Find your breath and take it up straight up to the ceiling this time. Bend the elbows and take it behind your back any amount and reach it up. Good. Squeeze back. 3. We're doing 5. Try to keep that head neutral. 4 and 5. Take it up in front of you. 1. Whew. And 2. Keep a little tension on that strap. 3. 4. You got it. 5. Hold the strap up. Little bit of tension and side bend to one side. And inhale. Exhale, side bend. Inhale. Exhale. We've been doing these a whole bunch lately. And side. That's how good I think they are for us. Good. Last one. Breathe. Take it up. Lower the arms. Maybe shorten the strap a little bit so you don't have quite as much to play with. If your legs are feeling a little funky, go ahead and switch them out. Good. Press against the strap and turn to one side. Try to keep the arms straight if you can. You all right, Betty? And center. Good. Go to the other side and center. Breathe. Let your eyes follow your strap and center. One more both ways. Pause at the end spot, center, and pause and center. Hold on to this strap, lift, and then press your chest forward. Please don't drop your chin back and release. Good. Inhale. Exhale as you open it and release. 2 more. Breathe, open, open. And 4. And release fully. Woo! Set that strap aside. Take the legs straight. Nice Dandasana pose, staff pose. So the flesh moves out from the sit bones. The feet press out. The legs just got really, really active again. Roll the shoulders, everybody. So if you are having trouble sitting up in this L shape, just grab a blanket, put it underneath those sit bones. It'll help a bit. Good. And then inhale the arms up and pretend you're holding a beach ball. Try to stay soft through the head, through the neck. Big deep breath, squeeze that beach ball. And then take the arms out to the sides. The palms are still face up. 1, you're here. 2, you're lifting that leg. I know, right? Why? Why is she doing this to us? Breathe, everybody. Core work, leg work, everything happening. Lower the leg, take the arms up, hold the beach ball. Exhale, arms out to the side, lift optionally the other leg. Woo, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower, lift. We've got one more, both sides. Take it out. Drop those shoulders. Hold the arms out like you're holding a platter on each hand and you can't let it drop. And lower. Take it up. Last one. And lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower. Take the arms up. Bring them right to your heart. Set those hands down and shake out your shoulders. All right, Janu Sirsasana. We're going to both use our strap and optional block for some of you. If your knee is kind of up here somewhere, right, and not comfortable, I would just take a block underneath the knee, any height, just so that your thigh is supported. And then take the strap around your, if I'm mirroring here, it'd be my right foot. So whichever foot you have forward. The strap goes around the ball mount of your foot and then pull the strap back. Let the strap slide through your hands until your elbows are right at your sides. Good, breathe. So squeezing again through the back shoulders. Yep, check the head, check the neck. Find your breath. And then bend the knee. Reach the foot up, hold the strap with the same side hand, and extend the other arm. Squeeze your belly, everybody. You've got it. Good. Lower that down. Release your strap. Take that bent knee, put the foot on the floor. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, you're going to wrap opposite hand around that knee and come into a seated twist. I want you to get super tall, though. Breathe. Check your gaze. Use the eyes if you can. Good. So if I'm looking over if I'm mirroring here and looking over my left shoulder, I want you to take the head and look over the other shoulder, opposite shoulder. Keep the torso nice and tall. And bring the head back. Release that twist fully. Straighten the legs. Nice Dandasana. Release. Other side, Janu. So variation, obviously, of Janu's. Use your block underneath that knee if that makes sense for you. And then the strap goes right around the ball mound. And it's like I'm just trying to pull back with some decent pull here, right? Until my elbows get to my side and my chest is nice and tall. And breathe and just feel the posture. Maybe a little bit of low belly activation, right? The elbows are kind of squeezing back. We're working with this. Good. And then bend the knee, grab the strap with just that same side hand. Take the leg up. Reach up with the other arm. Find your breath. Slowly release. Take the strap off. Bring the knee so it's pointing up toward the ceiling. Leave it right there. Wrap opposite arm around it. Come into a tall twist. Let me see that chest get really lifted. Big deep breath. Good. Take the head, look over the other shoulder. And take it back. And then release it. Straighten that leg again. Give it a good shake. Good. And let's come up to table pose. So table pose, make sure your blocks are toward the front of your mat, just so we have them for later. If you want and you have a blanket, maybe put the blanket underneath your knees if you want or need some extra cushion. Coming up to table pose, spread the fingers, draw those shoulders back, squeeze through your belly, press your right leg back, lift the right leg, point the toes. Don't overlift that leg. Try to keep the hips even. Breathe. Good. One, you're here. Two, the opposite arm, right leg, left arm, reaches out. You've got it. And then release the hand, release your knee. Same thing on the other side. The left leg goes out. The leg lifts. We try to keep it pretty level. Squeeze that glute, everybody. And then opposite arm. Breathe, point the toes, by the way, just stretching out that front. And release. Good, shake that out. Come on back to the same or the first side. Lift the right leg, straighten out the left arm. So listen up. All we're going to do is make a little bit of a fist with the left arm. Without rounding your torso, bring your hand to your knee and then straighten. So I don't want you to curl in. I just want you to work core. Breathe. Good. Just one more. 3 total. Squeeze the knee to the hand. Straighten it up. Lower the hand, lower the knee. Whew. And breathe. Good. Last one, last side. Left leg. Lift the leg. Extend the right arm. Make a nice little fist. And then try to keep that torso nice and level. Knee to fist. And straighten. Knee to fist. Yep. Woo. Funny how it's always harder on one side. Knee. And straighten. And let go fully. Feel free to sit back, shake out those hands. Make sure your wrists aren't getting too cranky. That's it. And come on back. We're almost done with this. All right. So you're back in table pose. All I want you to do is lift your right knee off the floor an inch or two, and then squeeze your belly. 1, you're here. 2, opposite hand lifts. Breathe. So you've got your right knee and your left hand. Again, it's core work, it's stabilization work. And lower. Same thing, other side. Left knee, right hand. Good. Breathe, squeeze, hold, and release. Come into plank pose. Find your breath. Right leg lifts is an option. Strong arms, everybody. You can have your knees on the floor. Lower. Left leg lifts. Lower. Both knees down. Last one here, I promise. Flip your toes under, lift both knees. Woo! 5, 4, squeeze that belly in. 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Woo! Down dog never felt so good. Pedal out your feet, everybody. Shift through your hips. Shake it all out. Whew. That's it. And then take your feet nice and wide on your yoga mat and start to walk your hands back until you're in a forward fold. The knees are as bent as they need to be. Good. And then turn the toes out. Bend the knees more. Take your hands to your knees. Come on up to standing. And if you don't, you won't need your blanket, I don't think. So go ahead and take that blanket out. And stand with, let's see, good. Just stand kind of mountain pose. If feet can be a little bit wider than that, that's okay. It's gonna look, I think my screen is a little too dark. Good. Take your hands to your shoulders and give me big circles. Keep the knees soft, everybody. And breathe, breathe, breathe. Big circles. Embrace the crunch. I don't know about you, but whew, good. Switch direction. And breathe. That's it. Try not to drop your chin. One more. And shake that out. Good. And then one arm circle. Make sure there's not something behind you that you're not going to hit. Big circle. And switch direction. So this, what we're going to be doing for the next 5 minutes or so is just some work I was watching for the lymphatic system. Good, shake that out. Same thing, the other arm. And I'll share that with everybody. It was just such good work, and I felt better after. Good, and shake. And let that go. Give it a good shake. Again, nice and soft with the knees. Turn and look over the right shoulder. Bring it center. Turn, look over the left shoulder and center. Good. This time, just bring the head back a little bit and look over right. Bring it center. Bring it back first and then left and center. Let that go. Shake it out. Inhale, lift up. As you exhale, nice little squat. You don't have to go super low. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, squat. Inhale it up. Remember, if your knees are tricky, you stay higher. And exhale. Good. Exhale. And last one. And up. Good. Shake that out. Shake, shake, shake. So next one, take the feet kind of wider, certainly wider than your normal, and start to circle the hips. Just circle keep the knees soft. You can drop the arms if you want and let the shoulders kind of go in there. Good, change direction. This was also from this person I've been tapping into, was working with the lymph system. And she said, there's so much lymph right through the hips. Come back to center. Good. Take the feet together. Now, this one tricky, especially for balance issues. So you might want a wall near you just in case, and try to circle your hips. This one feels so weird and funny to me that it just makes me laugh. I feel like one of those Hawaiian dolls on the dashboard, you know, and change directions. That feel funny. Or oh, maybe one of those new, the balloon guys. Yeah. And center, last one here, you're going wide. And this one is also kind of odd. And she said, if you aren't used to moving those hips, it can feel really weird, but back side, back, front side, you know what I mean. Circle. Good. Keep a good bend in the knees and switch directions. Really good warm up, actually. I kind of like this. Hula hoops. And back to center. Step forward. Good. Hands to knees. Give them a good circle. And circle the other way. Embrace your crunch. And release. Heel lifts. Woo! I'm feeling those. Lift, lift. Good. And then you're going to kind of weirdly pretend you're running in place, but you're not. You're just like little heel like pumps. Woo! How fast can you go? Good, good, good. Stay with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Well done, everybody. Come on up to the front of your mat. You can have your blocks there. We're not quite ready for them yet because this was one of the final things that she did. So you're going to step back into a short-ish lunge. The focus is on the back hip, my back leg, which you can't see them patting it, but you can't see it. So hands to hips, and you're just going to lean forward and lift and straighten like you're just rocking front to back. That's it. Just a little rock. Find your focus if this feels like you might be a little unsteady. The next time the knee is bent, hold, and then try to plant the back foot so that the more you come forward, keeping the torso up, the more stretch in that back thigh. So what are these legs, right? In yoga, this is warrior one legs, so we're already there. Good, release, step forward, switch sides. Not too long a step. The hips are centered, the shoulders are centered. Same thing, just lift up and back. I like to really rock on the feet so that the heel lifts and then the front toes lift. Don't make it more than it is. You cannot do this wrong. Imagine that. All right, next time, plant the foot. Feel the stretch right through here. Big deep breath. Nice tone to the belly here, by the way, because super easy to just move into the lower back. Release and step forward. Good, just shake all that out. Final one here, you might want a little wall or piece of furniture. Balance. So hands can come to your hips or out to the sides. Just stand on one leg, lift the other, and see if you can circle. I know, right? Tricky. And circle the other way. Again for the knees. And balance. And let that go. Whew. Switch other side. You can tell when I'm on to like, I find something I really like. Like, okay, this is a yoga class. And I won't say but. And we're going to play with some of this other stuff. Good. Circle. Whew. Opposite direction if you haven't already. And let that go. All right. Well done, everybody. To the front of your mat, take your blocks on your mat at the highest setting. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come to your blocks. Good. Start to shake it out a little bit, right? This should feel like a pretty comfortable forward fold. The knees are soft. I'm shaking my hips side to side, getting into the back hamstrings. Good. Take the hips center, bend the knees, but then imagine if you could, this is going to sound really weird, but imagine you could slide your butt up a wall without straightening your knees. So we're tapping into the upper attachment of the hamstrings, which is right at your sit bones. By keeping the knees bent, we lock it in a little bit, and we're just trying to stretch right up here where the hamstrings meet the glutes or meet the pelvis, really. And release that, and then straighten the legs a little more. Walk your blocks forward. So now we're in this weird little down dogish pose. So half down dog, half out forward fold. The hips stay in line with the ankles. But we're giving ourselves a good stretch. The ears are right by your arms. And breathe. Walk your blocks back. Bend the knees. Walk both blocks to your left. Yep, so really weird standing twist. Take both blocks center. Walk both blocks to your right. How far you go right is up to you, right? Doesn't have to be too much. Keep that even weight on your feet. Walk them back to center. Your feet should be pretty close to your blocks here, and then step back with your right leg. So coming into a nice normal lunge, no big deal. Check that front leg, everybody. The front hip rolls back, knee to ankle alignment, press through the back leg. Now, if lunging is challenging for you, just drop that knee to the floor. It's perfectly okay. But otherwise, I want you to squeeze your belly as if someone were pushing your belly, your front body away from the floor. Squeeze it in. Hands come to your knee, lift your chest. Whew. Squeeze your back glute, everybody. Take the arms up. Find your breath. Turn those palms forward, elbows down to waist and up. Good. This is 2. We're going to 5. 3. And 4. Woo, feel that front leg. 5. Take them up. Release down. Stay here just for one moment more. Right hand stays down, left arm comes up. We're moving into a standing twist, a lunge twist. And release. Push off your back foot, step forward. Bend both knees, press the knees away from each other isometrically, and lift up. Exhale to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands come down. Pause here, shake it out. Bend the knees and try to lift the sit bones. Already been here. This one should feel much better. Release that. Walk your blocks forward. Little down dog-ish. You're in a great spot to look at those feet, right? So feet are parallel to each other, hips width apart. Now try to pull the heels away from each other. Notice what changes, everybody. Walk those blocks back. Feel like somebody's pressing that belly in. Step back, left leg. Squeeze an imaginary block between the legs. Such good stability there. And then somebody push that belly away from the floor so you've gotten into a more neutral lower back. Hands come to your knee. Lift the chest. Stretching out that back leg. Inhale, take it up. Find your breath. Good. This time, both hands forward. Grab an imaginary rope. Pull back and squeeze. And release it. Pull back, hold, and release. Good. 3 more. And out. Pull back. Release. Last one. Squeeze. And out. Arms come up, everybody. Slowly down to your blocks. Pause here for a moment. The left hand stays down. The right arm goes up. You've got this. Release it. Hand comes down. Push off. Step forward. Bend both knees. Come on up. Exhale to your heart. Good. Just take the right arm up. Take the left hand behind. Pull the shoulders back and then just look behind. Twist your whole body. And come center. Lift up the left. Take the right hand down and look behind you. And center. Take it up. Exhale. Release. Shake that out. All right. Here we go. Take it up. Exhale down. This is going to seem really familiar, starting out with a nice forward fold. Bend the knees, lift the sit bones, but tone in through the belly as well. This one should feel even looser. And then straighten the legs, walk those blocks out. We are building on what we're figuring out here. Now, press the feet away from each other, but then try to squeeze the elbow or the shoulders back, even as the arms are extended. Good. Release that. Walk those blocks back. Step back, right leg. Starting in a lunge. Adjust as you need to make sure this lunge feels good to you. The hips are nice and level. The hands come to your knee. Take your time. Make sure you have stability. Breathe. Nice little standing flow here this morning. Turn the palms forward. Squeeze the elbows in. Just 3 of them. And 2. And 3. Good. Take the arms up. Exhale down to your back, to your blocks. Right hand stays down. Left arm comes up. Been here already. Already good. We know what we're doing. Release. Listen up. Short hop forward. Short hop forward. The front knee bends. So here we are in that warrior 1 stance that we were playing with earlier. Take your hands to your knee, squeeze your belly, lift your chest, adjust the pose as you need to. So the difference, right? Lunge, you're usually on the ball mound of the back foot and the back foot is straight. Warrior two, your foot is turned inward so that your heel can descend. Open up the chest, everybody. Bend the front knee. Breathe. Leave the right hand where it is. Take the left one behind and look back. Take it up. Woo. Exhale, hands down. Push off, step forward. Bend the knees. Come on up. Exhale to your heart. And release it. All right, second side. How we doing, everybody? Exhale down. That was not a convincing okay, Betty. Bend the knees. Lift the sit bones. Pull the heels away from each other. Breathe. Walk your blocks forward. Straighten the legs some. Push the heels out. Draw the shoulders back. Good. Look at those feet. Maybe lift the inner arches. Breathe. Bend the knees, everybody. Walk those blocks back. Step back with the left leg. You're in a lunge position. Squeeze your back glutes. Take your hands to your knee. Draw that belly in. Find that nice high lunge. Take the arms up. And breathe. Hands come forward. Grab that rope. Pull back and squeeze. And release it. Pull it back. Release. One more. Squeeze. And release. Take those arms up. Exhale. Slow down to your blocks. When you're ready, right arm comes up. Left arm stays down. Working with this nice little twist. Exhale. Hands come down. Short little hop up. Drop the back heel if you can. Find that warrior one stance. The front hip rolls back. Hands come to the knee. The chest lifts and the arms come up. Breathe. That's it. Just really embracing this. When you're ready, left hand stays up. Right hand goes to opposite thigh. And breathe. Take them up. Exhale, hands down. Holy moly, straighten that back foot. Step forward. Yeehaw, bend the knees. Grab one block. Come on up to standing. Shake it out. Take that block between the legs. Give that block a really good squeeze. Open up the shoulders. Find your breath. Maybe your hands come to your hips. Spread out your feet. And then if you can, lift up, whoop, and down. Lift up, down. Try to pull those inner ankles toward each other. 3, 4, 5, 6. Woo. Try to pause at the top really hard. 7, 8, 9. Yep, last one. 10. And let that go. Take that block out. Reach the block behind you. Take it at that widest setting. Pull the shoulders back. Press the arms back. And breathe. And release. Well done, everybody. Blocks back to the front of your mat. Let's take left foot forward, right foot back. Similar stance to warrior one. A little bit shorter for pyramid pose. What I like about this, we're going to take our hands to the blocks. Remember, this front hip kind of presses back so that the hips feel really even. As the hips move back, the torso comes forward. The front knee, ideally pretty straight, not locked, but straight. Adjust the poses you need to. Front leg straight, back leg straight. The torso gets really long here. Breathe. Now, one, you're here, or two, you're going to walk those blocks forward so that your chest comes lower, but the torso stays long, really long here. Breathe. Bend the front knee. Step forward. Walk the blocks back. Step back with the left leg. Now you're already here pretty much. And if you need to come up higher, please do that. Front hip rolls back. Back hip rolls forward a little bit. Nice and even. And then optional to walk those blocks forward. Just breathe, stretching it all out. Bend the front knee, step forward. Whew. Bend both knees and come on up. Whew. Well done, everybody. Shake it all out. All right, little bit of balance work here. So opening up the shoulders. You can be on mat or off mat or near a wall. I'm always near a wall. Conveniently, always near the wall. All right, but start nice and tall. Arms can be out or in, either one is fine. They can be on your hips. Let's stand on one foot, whichever foot you want to start with, and just raise the other knee. Take the same side hand to that knee. Gentle push down, really gentle, like just enough to know it's there. And opposite arm up. Stand really tall on that standing leg and squeeze your glute. Woo. Breathe. Good. Take that arm that's way up high, take it out to the side. The palm is face up. You got that platter sitting there. Take your other knee and push it out to the side. Breathe and come on down. Shake, shake, shake. Good. Same thing, other side. Open up the shoulders. Just find your breath. When you're ready, shift and lift one knee. Get your stability. You might hang out right here. That's plenty, or have one finger or one hand to a wall. Same side hand presses into that knee. Ooh, breathe. Take the other arm straight up. Push down on the knee. Reach up with the opposite arm. Good. When you're here, or two, the arm goes out, the platter sits on that hand, and that knee presses out to the side. That's it. Almost there. And release and shake that out. Good. If you're near a wall, let's just stretch out those quads. So if you can, hand goes to your foot. If you cannot, you can use a strap around the ankle and draw it that way so that you're not stressing the knees. A little harder to find the actual stretch there. Draw that knee beside the other knee. There you go, Lynn. Open up the shoulders. Want a little more balance? Take the other arm up off wall. And release. Good. Switch. You're in the sun, cease. When you're ready, take the leg back. Please don't hurt the knee. Hand to the wall. This is really less about balance and more about getting that stretch in the quadricep, front of your thigh. But take the arm up or off wall only if you want. Breathe. And release. Good job, everybody. Whoo, shake, shake, shake. Come on back to the front of your mat. Your blocks can be just like within reach once we come to the floor. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, forward fold. Take your feet a little wider, like almost to the edges of your mat, and allow this forward fold to be. Just shake out the hips here, maybe go side to side. If you're comfortable, the head is just hanging down like a grape. Allow that stretch through the neck. And then bend the knees, walk the feet in some, step back to downward facing dog. Good strong poses here, everybody. Plank pose, hold. Bend one knee, tap, and lift. Bend the other, lift, tap, lift. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, woo, 9, and 10. Lower those knees to the floor. Maybe take the knees nice and wide and just see if a child's pose is in there. I know several, including myself, dealing with a little bit of a knee issue, so don't go to a place where it hurts your knee. Good. From child's pose, slide onto your backs. I'm sorry, wrong. Slide onto your belly. Lengthen your legs, take the feet a little bit wider on your mat and come into Sphinx pose. So Sphinx pose, I always find it interesting, right? Because it's really easy to sink down and to let all that weight get into the low back. But pull the belly in. Find that pose. If it hurts your back, move your elbows forward or lower down, which would happen if your elbows are forward. And breathe. And then just sway to one side and look over that shoulder. Again, deep belly stretch, deep front belly stretch. Come center. Look over the other shoulder and lean to that side. And center. Lower all the way down. Breathe. Lift both legs. Hold. Just hold. Upper body is down, comfortable. Your head resting on your hands. Just hold. And release. Good. One, you're going to do that exact same thing again, or those hands are going to come back behind or back along your sides. Palms are face up, moving into variation here of locust that I like. Lifting the legs, lifting the head, neck, chest, and then lifting the arms. Breathe. And I just had this image of like Superman where he had one arm forward. Oh, do you remember? Breathe. And fully release. Bend your knees, windshield wiper. Lower the knees. Roll over to one side and hold. Get my head out of the sun. Use your arm for a pillow. Bend both of your knees. Pause here. And then take the top leg, straighten it down to the floor. Only if it'll go. For some, that'll be too deep a stretch. Take the top arm, reach it overhead, palm face down. Just let it hang over your ear. Stretching out that side of your body. Breathe. Release. Come over to the other side. Start with a nice bent knee. And then straighten the top leg down to the floor. Then straighten the top arm over your ear. Try to stay somewhat two-dimensional as far as your hip to hip line. Feel that side body stretch. And release. Come on to your back. Bring both knees to your chest. And just rock out side to side. Just stretch everything out. I love these classes that I always feel like they're just a little sneaky. They seem pretty easy. They have some challenging elements. Straighten one leg, keep the other knee to chest. And switch. Good. Release both legs. Come to the floor. What I really like, I've been doing a lot, is just taking my blocks underneath my thighs so that once I straighten my legs over the pelvis, can really release down to the floor. The hip flexors at the front of the thighs can release. The shoulders come down to the floor. Maybe the palms go face up. Close our eyes. Tap back into the breath, feeling the soft flow of our breath, the belly moving up and down without effort. Relax the jaw, the chest, the belly, the legs. Each time a thought comes into your mind, just let it go. Begin to wiggle your toes. Maybe take those arms overhead and just stretch and release and smile. Slowly bend your knees, bring your knees to your chest, rocking side to side and allowing those knees to roll to one side. And then coming up all the way up to a seat. When you're ready, take those arms up. Exhale into your heart. May you tap into your internal voice, that wisdom. Namaste, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming to class.